A couple weeks ago, the administration quietly began deporting migrants from the United States to a second country. It wasn't just El Salvador anymore. This time, they were sending them to the African country of Rwanda. Well, fast forward 2 weeks, and it appears the Trump administration has actually found a third country willing to take migrants, and this one they kept exceptionally hush-hush. But migrants were loaded onto a military airplane. Destination? Libya. The Trump administration now plans on sending deported individuals, human beings, to Libya, a country that they are not from, where they likely do not speak the language, and of course will be completely out of the reach of the U.S. media. We're not going to be able to see what happens to them once they step off that airplane. We're not going to know their fates. We're not going to know if they get, taken into human trafficking, or if they get killed or, inscripted into a military service for a country they don't know. But that's the plan. That is what this administration is now doing. Too much heat on El Salvador, right? So let's ship them to places across the Atlantic, to different continents, so that nobody knows what happens to them after that. And by the way, the people they actually did send to Rwanda are also not from Rwanda. They're people who cannot go back to their home countries. So they just said, well, screw it. We'll ship them to Rwanda. Rwanda, in exchange, requested just $200,000. That's it. $200,000. We'll take all the people you don't want it there. El Salvador did it for $6 million. Hell, Libya may even be doing it for free. The reason Libya is so dangerous, far more dangerous, by the way, than the El Salvadoran prison, than Rwanda, is because Libya is one of the worst countries on the planet with regard to human rights. In fact, it is so dangerous in Libya that our own State Department has put out warnings telling Americans, don't go to Libya because you probably die. Here's what the State Department says about how dangerous Libya is. Due to crime, terrorism, unexploded landmines, civil unrest, kidnapping, and armed conflict. Now, all of that, of course, is exceptionally bad, but to me, the one that really does stand out is the unexploded landmines. So again, we're just going to send people who are not from Libya, probably don't speak any native languages over there, may not recognize certain signs that say, don't step here, landmines. People will die. And we will never know about it. That's the other part of this. We'll never know about it. But the death, the disappearing, that's the point. A lot of people always say, the cruelty is the point. And so far, that has been true. But this administration is waving bye-bye to cruelty in the rearview mirror. They're now, I believe, actively hoping these people do die. They want them dead. The misdemeanor offense of coming into our country illegally is now basically a death sentence for these people. They want them to die, and they want these disappeared individuals to serve as a warning for everybody else out there. If you come into our country, the same fate awaits you. You will be shipped off in the dead of the night to a country you have no idea where it even is. You have no family, you have no relatives, you have no means of communication with anyone, and we're going to leave you there to die. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.